Hello, my name is Kunal Mungche, and this is my project, RepoPilot Git Agent, Repository Understanding Assistant for the Git Agent Hackathon on Hack Culture. This is my public GitHub repository, RepoPilot Git Agent. In this project, the AI agent actually lives inside the Git repo using the Open Git Agent standard, exactly as described in the hackathon document. You can see here the important Git agent files. Now we will see agent.yml. This is manifest. It has the agent name. It has the agent name, version, description, model, and the list of skills. And the list of skills here. And this is the soul.md file. This defines the agent's identity. This defines the agent identity, who the agent is, how it talks, and what it values. And the rules.md file. This defines what the agent must always do and must never do. And there is a skills folder where each capabilities is defined in its own skill.md file with YML front matter and instruction, exactly like the Git agent format in the problem explanation. Now, I will show you the skills for RepoPilot inside this skills folder. The first skill is summarize repo. This skill is designed to read a repository and explain it in a simple language. It should describe what the project does, the main folder, and the key file, and how to run it. This is helpful when a developer opens a new repo and wants a quick overview. And the second skill is generate README. This skill is for creating or improving a readme.md for a project. It focuses on standard sections like project title, overview, features, tech stack, installation, uses, folder structure, and troubleshooting. This helps teams keep their documentation clean and consistent. The third skill is debugger helper. This skill is for reading error messages and the relevant code, then explaining the problem in simple terms and suggesting possible fixes in order. It is designed to be beginner friendly and honest with it unsure. All the three skills follow the Git agent pattern, a YML block at the top with the name, description, and allow tool, and then markdown instructions for how the agent should execute these skills. This matches the Git agent example given in the hackathon document. Now I will show how to run the project locally on my machine. So to clone this repository, we will use the git clone command to copy all the folders from GitHub to my local machine. So, so here I have already cloned the Git repository in my local machine using the git clone command. Now, in my terminal, I will go to the project folder. So I have come to my Git repo, Git agent repo pilot directory. So here I will install the npm. I have already installed. Here npm is installed. This uses Node.js and npm, which are fully supported for GitAgent and for runtimes like gitclaw and clawless, as described in challenge. So after installing, I run the project with npm start. Here, this is the output from my node.js demo script. It prints the name of the agent, RepoPilot, Git repo understanding agent. It confirms that the project follow the Git agent standard. It lists the core files agent.yml, soul.md, role.md, and the three skills files. And it explains what the agent does. It helps summarize repository, generate README file, and debug common issues. If you look further down, you can also see the example response. For example, a sample summary of a Node.js project and a suggested README structure. This shows the kind of answer RepoPilot is designed to generate when run through a Git agent runtime. So now I will explain how RepoPilot is intended to work in real life. The idea of Git agent is that your repository becomes your agent. This repo defines the agent identity, roles, and skills using the Git agent standard. In a real setup, a Git agent compatible runtime such as gitclaw will load this repository as the agent definition, and then you tell it which other repository to analyze. For example, a runtime could be called with a command like use RepoPilot as the agent and analyze home Kali Maya with the summarize repo skill, or use RepoPilot as the agent and analyze a GitHub repo link and run generate readme skill. So the agent definition stays here in repo pilot git agent, and runtime passes a folder path or a GitHub URL for the target repo. Repo pilot then uses its skills to summarize that project, suggest a readme, or help again error in simple language. So honestly, the hackathon documentation shows example commands like npx git agent valid and mentions git claw and clawless as runtime. On my environment, the current CLI package has some internal flag conflicts. So instead of relying on the that command line interface, I am demonstrating the agent behavior with this Node.js script that prints the agent info and example output. The important part is that the repository follows the Git agent format and is ready to be used by GitClaw or any Git agent compatible runtime. So, to summarize, RepoPilot is an AI agent that lives in this Git repository using the Git agent standard. Its goal is to solve a real developer problem, understanding new code base faster, getting better README documentation, and receiving clearer, simpler debugging help. All of that is defined cleanly in agent.yml, soul.md, roles.md, and the skills under skills folder, and the project runs locally with npm install and npm start. Thank you for watching my demo.